What is going on, guys, and welcome back to yet another video. Today is a different type of video. We are going to be talking about fantasy football and the price reveals over the last few days. So let's get into it. The first price reveal was Martin Odegaard, and that was for 8.5 million. Now, will I be starting him in my FPL team? Probably not. I don't feel like he'll have the same threat as the likes of Saka or Martinelli or someone like that. I'll be probably starting with one Arsenal midfielder in the name of Saka, but his price has not dropped yet. But Martin Odegaard, 8.5 million isn't too bad. The next one is Mitoma. He has dropped 6.5 million. That is an absolute steal for Mitoma. I personally think, yes, he will have a lot of competition in Brighton's squad. However, I do feel like Mitoma is going to be in a lot of people's FPL teams, definitely in the first week, with him only being 6.5 million and then playing Luton in the first game. 100% Mitoma will be in a lot of people's squads. Now, Mbemu, he plays for Brentford. He was a forward last season in FPL, but he has been put back to a midfielder now, and it is very, very interesting as obviously Tony's absence. He will not be playing till January, which is very big for the Brighton squad. And Bremu, 6.5 million is a very, very interesting pick. 100% he will be in people's squads. He is a good pick for Brentford. He will probably be their attacking threat. He was very, very good last season in FPL. I had him in my team for a little bit, and he did. He every now and again he got something for you. He is a good midfielder. It's very interesting him to move back to midfield. So it's going to be interesting to see who actually put him in their team. The new signing for Chelsea, and Cuckoo, he is 7.5 million as a forward, which is a very interesting price if people go for Chelsea players, which is going to be interesting because obviously Chelsea's big fault was trying to win a game last season. Scoring goals even last season is a very big fault for them. So it'll be very interesting to see if Christopher Nkunku is actually in people's squads. For 7.5 million, it could be an absolute bargain, or it could be an absolute shambles, which was most of Chelsea last season. Another big one is Mohamed Salah. He is going to be 12.5 million. Now, this is going to be a very interesting one. Do I think Salah will be in my FPL team for 12.5 million? Honestly, I feel like with Klopp's tactical new system, I do feel like he might not. He might come in for the first game, see how he gets on. If he doesn't do great, he's probably out. But I think Salah is probably essential into most people's teams. He was, last season, he was probably one of the highest points collected. He got so many points for you. I had him in my team for a bit. He didn't start the season good. He got into the season. He had a good rise on points. He was a very interesting pick. But this season, to start it off, will he be in my team? I'm not sure. But for 12.5 million, people could be like, oh, too expensive. Or it could be, oh, it's a bargain. It really, really depends on what type of team you want. But Mohamed Salah, 12.5 million, I don't think is a bad price. Bruno Fernandes, the captain of Manchester United, 8.5 million. Now, whoa, hold on a second. 8.5 million for Bruno Fernandes, who has one of the highest chances created in the Premier League. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think that is an absolute bargain. 100% I'm going to have Bruno Fernandes in my first team in the starting weeks. 100%. Bruno Fernandes, but 8.5 million. He's after again minus 1.5. I swear he's 10 million last season starting. I think it is an absolute no-brainer to have Bruno Fernandes in your team. The captain of Manchester United, you know he's going to play. He is essential into that Manchester United squad. 100% he will be the playmaker. He takes the penalties between him and Rashford. He takes some corners between him and Shaw. Free kicks, Bruno. Bruno has so many chances created. I think it's essential to have him in your FPL team. Another interesting pick will be Heung-min Son. He is there for 9 million. And him and Kane, the attacking threat for Spurs. I think my whole thing about Son, putting him in my first team, it all depends on how much James Maddison will cost. Because Heung-min Son and James Maddison be both playing that kind of similar role. The playmaker to Kane, the goal scorers to Kane. Kane's going to set them up more than anything. So it's going to be very interesting. I just think it all depends on how much James Maddison is to see how much Son is. For 9 million though, I think if Son gets the season we know Son can get, I think it's a no-brainer for 9 million. Because Son, he's outstanding. So it's going to be very interesting. But I am still debating if you should go into my team or not. Now the main one everyone has been waiting for. How much is Erling Haaland? A whopper. 14 million. And people are going to be like, oh, 14 million, that's a lot. It's a lot. For a striker and for Haaland, it's a lot of money. He had an unbelievable season last season. I think almost every game I captained him because he was that good. I just feel Haaland for 14 million. I think it's a no-brainer to still get him in your team. A striker as Haaland, it's a no-brainer. The goals he's going to get, the points he's going to get you, it is going to be immaculate. He's going to get hat-tricks against Luton, like everyone. He's playing Burnley's first game now. Burnley is an interesting one. I do still think he's going to score in the first game at least once. But it's going to be a very interesting first game for City because Burnley, Vincent Kompany, his old club, it's going to be very interesting. But 14 million for Haaland, still think everyone's going to put him in his squad because it's just a no-brainer to put Haaland in it. But yeah, it's obvious. That is going to be all for today. That is all the big price reveals that I know so far as of today. If you still enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, and you will see more of this content about FPL because it will be coming. 100% will be coming. I will see you in the next one. Peace.